Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. Hello everyone, it's March 20th. I hope you're doing well. Today's reflection is titled More Than Just a Number. And this one was inspired by the poem No Man is an Island by John Donne. John Donne was an English poet, scholar, soldier, and cleric. Another one who did quite a bit. He was an important figure of the metaphysical school of poetry. He used inventive and intellectual metaphors to explore human emotion, existence, and spiritual concepts. He was born in either 1571 or 1572. It seems that is not verified. And he died at the age of 59 in 1631. A few of his more well-known poems include The Sun Rising, Death Be Not Proud, and of course, No Man is an Island, which is what we'll be reading today. So here's someone who lived hundreds of years ago, and we're still reading and exploring and discussing his work today because of the timeless themes that just go to show how humans have always been. To me, that's always fascinating because we always think we've come so far and have made so much progress. And in a way, we have made progress in many areas. But as they say, the arc of progress is long, and it's interesting to see how, yes, we have come so far, but in the grand scheme of things, we've maybe only moved a couple of inches and still have so much more to learn and accomplish and to strive for. So I first came across John Donne in high school, reading this poem in particular, and it struck me then, but even more so today, and, in the current state of global affairs, and it's so important to remember the message of this poem, a message that many people in power often work deliberately to contradict by way of sowing seeds of hate and division to remain in power. So you have to do everything you can to fight against that, remembering that we're all connected. We are all part of the same experience, beneath the same sun, the same sky, on the same planet. That being said, here is No Man is an Island by John Donne. No man is an island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a manor of thy friends, or of thine own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. And here's my reflection. 173,000. Picture that many people. It's difficult to grasp, but that's about the population of some small cities like Cary, North Carolina, or Salem, Oregon. Still a bit abstract. Let's try this. It's the number of people who'd fit into roughly 2.5 football stadiums. It's also roughly the number of people who die every day globally, give or take a few. Out of about 8.2 billion humans on Earth, it might not seem like that much. Per month, though, it comes out to around 5 million deaths. Per year, around 63 million deaths. That, I think we can agree, is a lot of lives to lose to the other side. And chances are you knew one of those people who died, or you know someone who knew them, and it touches your life in some big or small way. But see what we just did here? We took the very real and serious thing that is a human life and scrunched it up tight with a bunch of others and turned it into a number. A statistic, a highlight, to make a point. It happens all the time, every day. Turn on the news and you'll see the number of deaths from devastating storms that ripped through the Midwest. 42 dead in severe storms and tornadoes that swept across the U.S. You'll see the number of people killed in wars. Israeli strikes kill more than 400 people, tipping Gaza back toward war. Or you'll see the number of people infected with a lethal virus. 308 measles cases reported in the U.S. so far this year. And this was all from today, March 18th, 2025, at the time of writing, even though you're reading or listening to this in March 20th, 2026. I'm writing these a few days ahead and 1 year ago. Just as an aside, pause on the reflection. I did write these a year ago. Those were the headlines from that week, and compare those to what you see in the headlines now. It's more of the same, isn't it? Okay, back to the reflection. And God, it's so easy to just look at that number, shake your head, and say something like, such a shame, and then move on with your day to pick up your kids or mow the lawn or wash the dishes or scroll through your phone for more bad news. And you're not at fault for such a placid reaction to such a staggering loss of life. We weren't programmed to see that far outside of our own perspective. It's why we have such a difficult time with the never-ending stream of information pumped into our brains every second of every day. We're not meant to know it all, let alone attempt to process it all. But I cannot stress this enough. You must remember that each point on the graph, each number in a headline, was a human being, just like you. They had friends and family and dreams and hopes and struggles and pains, just like you. Some of them had the potential to change the world. Some of them did change the world. And even if they didn't, that doesn't make their life any less important. Death is a part of life, yes, but we must remember that despite our differences, we are all one people. And the human race and human experience is diminished by even the loss of one of us, just as it will be diminished by your absence when the bell inevitably tolls for thee. And there ends today's reflection. So, in your reflection journal, or on your napkin pile, or while you are taking a walk or looking out the window at the sky or the birds or the trees, consider the following question. Do I exist on an island? How can I strive to better understand my place on the broad continent of humanity? All right, that's it for today, March 20th. I'll be back tomorrow, March 21st. Look at that, we're already approaching the end of the month with another reflection. Have a good one and take care.